Hello, I'm Dr. Chip Cooney at the Animal Hospital of Statesville, and today we're going to spend a few minutes talking about something that I talk to my owners about literally every day, and that's house training your puppy. So house training your puppy is hard, but it doesn't have to be difficult, and that's what we're going to try to do is to teach you how to make it not difficult. So we start with a basic premise, and that is the puppy doesn't want to be around his pee or poop any more than you want to be around that puppy's pee or poop. So we're in an exam room right now, and if I put the puppy down in this room, he's going to pee or poop over here, and he's going to play over here, because he doesn't want to be around his pee or poop either. Or if the door's open, he's going to pee or poop in here, and he's going to play out there, all right? He wants to get away from it as well. Well, if he can't get away from it, he'll learn to hold it. And that's why we like this small confined area for these puppies, namely a crate. So the crate needs to be pretty small. It needs to be big enough for the puppy to stand up, turn around, and lay back down. And that's it. Now, if you have a dog who's going to be growing and getting very, very large, it doesn't mean you need to buy 3 or 4 different crates. They make crates with dividers, so you can make it smaller, and then as the puppy grows, make it larger. Or heck, I talk to people about just put a box in there or something to, in essence, make the crate smaller. But we need this puppy just big enough to stand up, turn around, and lay back down. Okay, if the crate's too big, we can go pee or poop in the back and then hang out at the front, and then we're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the crate training, all right? Inside the crate, no food or water. We're not leaving them in there long enough for it to be a huge issue. But if you want to put a blanket in there or a chew toy, I'm perfectly fine with that, all right? So what we're doing is we're teaching this puppy to hold it. In this crate, they'll hold it as long as they can. And we go directly from the crate and carry him if you have to, directly from the crate outside to the spot you want the puppy to go to the bathroom in. And when he pees or poops, you jump up and down like it's the greatest thing you've ever seen. Yay, poop. All right, you're poop cheerleaders. We're really, really happy about this. And you can give the puppy a treat if you want to, but you don't even have to do that. They love the praise, but we need them to know that they've done what they're supposed to do. So then we'll bring the puppy back inside, and this puppy can go wherever we want to in the house. I don't care as long as you are closely monitoring and watching this puppy, because as soon as we start to circle or squat or act like we're going to the bathroom, you're going to clap your hands and say, no, 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 and you're going to get back outside. And when we finish going to the bathroom outside, you're going to praise him again. And he's going to be looking up at you like you're an idiot, because what if you just told him no inside, no good outside? I don't quite get it, but he will, eventually the light bulb will go on, and we'll figure this out, okay? It may be 5 seconds from when you brought the puppy in from outside that we're needing to go back outside. That's okay. It's a learning process. We'll get this all figured out, okay? But here's the key, is that you can't watch the puppy all the time. It's impossible. You're on the computer, you're eating dinner, you're watching television, you're not paying attention to the puppy. Well, just because you're home does not mean the puppy's out of the crate. If you're not watching the puppy, we are in the crate, all right? So that means if we have an accident in the house, 2 things. First off, you can't scold the puppy because you got to catch him in the act. Number 2, it's not the puppy's fault, it's your fault, because we never should have had the opportunity to go to the bathroom in the house without you saying no as it occurred. And if you understand that, you understand the rationale behind the crate training and why it works so well. So with most of our puppies, I'm going to see you back in 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm going to ask you the question, is a puppy having accidents in the house? And you're going to answer yes. And I'm going to say, are you finding them or are you seeing him have them? And if you say I'm seeing him have them, I'm going to say, great job, you're doing awesome, you're getting there, we'll get it figured out quickly. But if you say, I'm finding them, I'm going to say, well, that's your fault, we need to do a better job, okay? Now, how long can the puppy stay in the crate? Well, most of the time we see pups in here at 8, 10 weeks of age, sometimes as early as 6. So we'll start 3 or 4 hours at that age, and then as we get older, we'll go to 5 to 6, 6 to 7. So again, the older puppies can stay in the crate for longer periods of time. So then the next question I get is, can the puppy stay in the crate at night? Sure. In fact, I recommend it. I like the puppy in the crate at night where we'll hold it, and I recommend the puppy sleep in your bedroom if that's possible. That way, when the puppy needs to go to the bathroom, we'll whine, we'll cry, we'll wake up, you'll wake up, take the puppy out, put the puppy down outside, go to the bathroom, you go, yeah, as best you can at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then when we're finished, you bring the puppy back in, go back in the crate, you go back to bed, all right? Do not let this puppy teach you that 3 o'clock in the morning is playtime. because this puppy doesn't have to work the next day, okay? So in these young puppies at 6, 7 weeks, you'll probably have to get up twice during the night. But usually by the time we're 9, 10 weeks, it's once during the night. And as we move on through, it'll be longer and longer. And usually by 14 weeks of age or so, we're making it all the way through the night, okay? So I am a big fan of the crate in your bedroom. If you need to put the crate in another part of the house, then you may even have to set an alarm early on to get up to take the puppy out because we don't want to leave the puppy in the crate too long. So what about running errands? Well, if you're running local errands in Statesville or Mooresville, can the puppy stay in the crate for 2, 3 hours? Sure, by all means. Take the puppy out, go to the bathroom, put him in the crate, go run your errands, come home, take the puppy back out, go to the bathroom outside, you praise him again. All right, that's perfectly fine. Now, if you're running to Charlotte for the day, I don't want the puppy in the crate because we can't hold it that long. And if we make the puppy stay in the crate that long, we're going to force them to use the crate or use the bathroom in the crate, and now we're going to lose the crate as a training tool. So during that time, you quarantine them to a laundry room, quarantine them to a bathroom, a kitchen, something that's easy to clean up, and you move on. Can you put down pads? Sure, if you want to, and if he happens to use the pad, great, and if he doesn't, well, that's fine too. I do not want you to train the puppy to go on the pads. We want to train to go outside because that's where we want them to go. Okay, and you know, frequently we'll have people say, well, he cries when I put him in the crate. Well, of course they do. When you put your kid in the car seat the first time, they cry, but you don't let them out of the car seat because they cry. You don't let the puppy out of the crate because they cry, all right? And if you let them out the first time, they're going to cry longer the second time and the third time. So just get through it. It's not painful, it's not evil, the puppy will get used to it. In fact, we tend to find that as they age, the crate becomes the puppy's little enclave within the house. You know, you'll reach the point of trust and you'll say, whoa, where'd we go? And you go look and we're curled up in the crate taking a nap because the puppy wants to get away from you for a change, get a break from you. So we are big fans of the crates. Now, another key is crate's never a punishment for these guys. This is not where we go when we're out of control or you're biting and chewing too much. That's a whole different matter. The crate is a happy place for these guys, all right? We are very pleased with the crate, big fans of the crate, and we find that most of our puppies are house trained by 14 weeks of age or so if people do follow our recommendations on the crate training. So, that's kind of our crate training spiel in a nutshell. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. We'll be happy to talk you through it. Thank you.